Hello, Shivani.
Jai Gurishwar.
Jai Gaureshwar. Shivani, would you like to tell us what this thing is happening tonight? Are you casting a ritual or something?
Yes, because it is Bhairava Jayanti, his birthday, and in Apura, Bhairav is the most auspicious and worshipped god. He is the god of symmetry.
So,
Symmetry means smashan. He takes care of smashan, and he is the Dwarpal. Dwarpal means the one who takes care of all the gates, the entrances, and he is the key keeper.
key keeper. What exactly that means, key keeper?
The one who keeps all the keys in his hands, like Papa Legba in Voodoo.
Mm-hmm.
He is the doorkeeper. So this Bhairav keeps all the keys in his hands of the doors towards Lord Shiva.
So, Lord Bhairav belongs to, I have heard, like, it's not from Voodoo culture, if I'm not wrong.
No, he is not from Voodoo culture. It is like, because I have studied Voodoo, Vika and Tantra, so I'm just blending and trying to find the similarities in the gods and the goddesses or the demigods.
How much you succeed in that?
Succeed in the sense?
Blending cultures, like you're saying, like you're trying to, blend the cultures, finding the similarities
there is no
between the
success or
god.
failure in that. It is just that I'm blending the cultures, blending traditions. I have studied and I have met so many people in the world, and I have come across, I have got the opportunity to attend the rituals, what they cast or perform. So I know what it is. It is just that there are many similarities. Like Papa Legba in Voodoo culture is worshipped, the one who's worshipped first in the beginning, so that he can open the doors towards a particular lawa. In India, Bhairava is there to protect us. Papa Legba dwells in the crossroads and Bhairava dwells in the cemetery. Similarity is the key they keep and the doors between both of them. Papa Legba is the doorkeeper, and in Kashi there is a saying that the Kashi Vishwanath is only pleased if we take darshan of Kal Bhairava, Mahakal, and then we ask the permission to go to the temple. So people go to the Mahakal temple and take darshan, and then ask for the permission to take darshan of Vishwanath. So this is the tradition, and it is said that he is the Kshetrapal. He takes Kshetrapal in the sense he takes care of all the gates. Without his permission, there is no entry in Kashi. So he is also a doorkeeper, key keeper, and the cemetery is the similarity. Like Papa Legba also dwells in cemetery, the graveyards and all. But in India, Lord Ganesha worshipped first, so that because he is the Vigna Harita, so that he can remove obstacles while we are conducting any ritual and all. In Voodoo, they call Papa Legba to remove obstacles and to give the key to a particular door of a particular lawa, so we can connect to that particular demigod, you can call. For instance, I want to perform a ritual in India to get the wealth, money, prosperity. I would very first I'll invoke my Guru, then Ganesha, and then I will ask Ganesha to remove obstacle so that I can do my prayers in the lotus feet of Goddess Lakshmi, the goddess of wealth, without the obstacles. In Voodoo, they call Papa Legba and ask for the keys and the permission and ask him to help to get connected with that particular lawa, whether Erzuli Freda, Mama Dento, La Siren, any Orishas. It's just a tradition. But I have found the similarities. So that's the reason that I'm trying to blend culture, so we in India, not only in Bharat but everywhere, can get the best of it, get the best of all the religions. So it's like kind of nectar. I'm churning all the cultures, religions, and I am trying to take out the
All right,
Correct.
I would like to ask you one more important question. As like in India, we are frankly aware of agorism and agoris and all these people. So, what exactly voodoo is? Where it came from, and what exactly it is? Where it had.
Voodoo is also a religion like Tantra and Hinduism.
All right,
It
would you
is
like to narrate
originated
it?
in South Africa,
Okay.
and it was like in the beginning during the slave plantation, all the Creoles and South Africans were troubled, and under the slavery they were not able to worship their gods. They did one thing, they just used their brains, and because see, this is a very very important thing, that the forms are different but the energy is one. They used, because they were banned by the popes and the owner of them, of the church, to cast or do any ritual to call any of their gods. What they did, they just tried to find the similarities in their gods and in the church saints. So what they did, they started worshipping the saints who were having the similarities with their gods. So it's a disguise, just they were hiding, but actually they were worshipping. They were keeping the picture of the saint, but calling their god only.
The other name.
Yes. So from there it originated, and they prayed for during that slave plantation to get the freedom, and from there it just came to this stage today, and it became a different religion now.
All right. So you're finding it interesting, the similarities and the things
It is
that you
interesting,
do.
and no, it's always interesting to know other cultures.
So it's not like binding you like you're on Agori, you're sitting in Samshan, and then voodoo culture is something like I have heard like in Christian, voodoo peoples are mostly they're following the Christian Catholic religion. If I'm not wrong.
Catholicism, not the Catholicism,
But they still
yes,
have some others.
They use those. They used to use.
I
those
mean to say they
pictures.
don't bury themselves. Sometimes they don't burn themselves. They bury themselves.
See, that is also applicable in the Islam culture.
That's the similarity. So there's something.
Christians, Sikh, in fact, some Sikh also do the same. It's not about the sea. Anyway, you are getting back into the 5 elements. No matter what method you use, but ultimately you are made of 5 elements. You are getting back into it.
All right.
As simple as that. Whether it's Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, Isai, Parsi, Jewish, you use any method. We burn, they bury.
Exactly.
But they are getting back into the becoming one with 5 elements.
So it's not like you can't go and you can't sit in Samshan if you're in voodoo culture and you have to change
No,
your
it's not
schedules like that.
They also follow. In voodoo religion, there are few prayers that needs to be done in the graveyard only. If you want to bury or worry, if you are having some major issues in life, you want to bury some disease, or you want to, just combat any enemy, control, you use cemetery or graveyard for that. Yes, sadhana is something different. In Bharata, we are blessed that I feel very blessed that I was born here in India, Bharat. I got to know so many things, my scriptures, and I know how rich we are. As far as our scriptures are concerned, we are very rich in that. I don't consider the money, people who have money are rich, but those who are connected to their roots are very rich. I'm blessed that way, and I got to, learn under my Guru Baba Naganath Yogeshwarji about meditation, sadhana, being fearless. Symmetry is like, that is the new beginning for you. When we die, we travel to another world, then we will be taking another form. So it's not the event of mourning, but it is the event of celebrating. Celebrate death. It's not that when you are dying. See, if you follow Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna has already said that you never die. Nayanam chindanti shastrani nayanam dahati pavaka na chayanam kledayanta yabo na shoshati marutaha. Soul doesn't die.
Exactly.
You will definitely take another birth. So you are immortal. So worship death,
So,
prayer and celebrate.
so normally, how long it takes to cast a ritual in voodoo culture? I mean, through voodoo tradition.
Every
Depending.
ritual depends on the severity of the case or the case. It varies.
The intentions. I mean, the reasons behind casting the ritual. How?
Yes.
So what exactly ritual you have performed today?
It's, as I said in the beginning, it's Bhairava Jayanti. So just I will be offering him the food and everything, whatever he likes according to me. I generally, because my guru, Baba Nagnath Yogeshwarji, used to offer him malpua and dal ka vada, urad dal ka vada. So I'm going to offer that, and sweets. In sweets, I'll be trying to cook kheer, paisam, and with flowers, arati, kapuram, and a small havanam, then lighting in dhuna, and the prayers and the chalisa and the Bhairava Ashtakam. Whatever way I can do, I will definitely do it. It's like your parents give you so many things, you can never repay them. So I can never repay them. I'm just trying to, just give them a little of it.
Right. And what's the thing you're holding in your hand?
It's a kapala given by my Guru Baba Nagnath Yogeshwarji after Diksha, Aghora cult. It is given by Guru to the disciples after
Okay.
Diksha. So this was given to, and it is the symbol of power and remembrance of death, being fearless, and reminding yourself that you will become like this one day. So never be proud of anything, never be proud of yourself. Leave ahankara behind, break, and then move ahead.
So how cool is that? A lady like you holding the skull in your hand.
It's not cool or something else like that, no, but
No, I'm asking this question is because of the generation that we are in. So
yes, in fact, I'm happy that today's generation is more aware about these things thanks to technology and Googleshwar Mahadev. I call him Googleshwar Mahadev.
Google that.
To Google, yes, because at least people get information about this. Yeah, I'm not saying that everyone should follow the Google only, because you get the wrong information also and you get confused. Some site is saying something else, the other site is saying something else. It's better get a little bit info about it and then go to a reliable, authentic, bona fide guru and take Diksha, do seva of Guru. Without the seva of Guru, you can never get the liberation from this world. Not only liberation, you can never get anything. Ultimately, you will fail. So it is not the fancy item or something that like the junk jewelry. Generally, today's generation, they are wearing and they consider it that way. Wow, this is so amazing. Skull. She's carrying skull. I am also carrying a skull. I am wearing something. So psychedelic feeling. No, this is very serious matter and should be learned under Guru, the bona fide, the qualified Guru for this, or else you will lose everything. This will backfire. So never take it lightly.
So it's like a medal that you're holding in your hand.
Yes, it's
like a
given
proud
by my Guru, and I'm blessed that way that
certificate,
I have gotten, people generally hardly get even one. My Guru gave me 2. So I'm very blessed that way that he trusted me and loved me so much and blessed me with 2 kapalas.
Can I take a closer picture of her?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, this one's is cool. Thank you so much, Shivani, for sharing your experience and your knowledge about voodoo and this culture, and all the best for your ahead.
Thank you so much. Jai Gureshwar.
Jai Gureshwar. Har Har Mahadev.
Har Har Mahadev.